What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, here as always with my co-hosts, John, Luke, and Josh. And joining us for the rest of the days this week, we've got G-Man J, another member of the Front Yard family over here. But guys, I'm going to skip all of you for a second because we've got a very special guest today. We've got Michael F. Florio. You guys know him. He's a fantasy football analyst from NFL Fantasy, NFL Network, and Roto Baller. Michael, we are so glad to have you on today. This is awesome. How are you, man?
Absolutely. I'm good. I'm excited to be here. I mean, I got to live up to the hype because you guys were saying that guests don't win a whole lot, so I got to win again.
You'll have sorry, go
just
ahead.
Know
John.
that we got Marcus Grant. He's going to be coming on soon. I don't know when, but he's going to be coming on soon, so you got to outdo him.
You got to set the bar.
Set the
competition.
Yep.
Jordan's in the chat. He's at 8:40 a.m. Craig beat him to it. I can't find Craig's comment anymore, but Jordan, you're going to have to be real quick.
What?
Probably set your alarm for 4 a.m. if you want to beat Craig into the comments. He's quick.
Yes.
And Craig says you got to turn the notifications on. That's the secret. You always have those notifications on.
Don't give away your secret. Now Jordan's going to
What's up, J-Wall?
those
Glad to have you in here. He's on vacation, so he gets to watch live. Nice. Enjoy having you in here. And Z2, who is coming on tomorrow for Mock Draft Monday on a Wednesday. Z2 is going to be here doing some mock drafts with us tomorrow. And NBA, what's up? Glad to have you in here.
What up,
we got
NBA?
Eric Moody in the chat. Good afternoon, Eric. How's it going? And Anthony, glad to have you here. And Brady saying Pole Perception is his absolute favorite. It's a fun game. We love it too.
It is fun.
And NBA wants to know, Mr. Florio, what's your favorite NFL team and any particular player that you love?
So I'm a Bills fan. It has been a pretty long life of suffering up until recently, and because of that, my favorite NFL player is Josh Allen. I mean, he is just awesome. And he is also someone that he not only saved my Bills this year, I had him on a lot of fantasy teams, so he also helped me a lot. And Marcus, I see Marcus Grant right in there. He's
I know, right?
Even more pressure on me now. So
he's throwing it on.
I really got to
say his name and he just appears.
It's like Beetlejuice. You just say it. Marcus shows up in the chat, and he's saying the same things we did. You got to rep the pod. You got to make sure you're showing up.
I can vouch for Florio. He's been a long-suffering Bills fan. He's not a front runner. For Josh Allen, he's always been a Bills fan. So you
NBA Riggs, Bills Mafia as well. NBA Riggs, he's right there with you.
I didn't know that.
I've always had a soft spot for the Bills as a Browns fan. I feel like it just goes hand in hand. Like when I'm not cheering for the Browns, I find myself cheering for the Bills. And I don't know exactly why. There's just been like this kinship. There's been this kinship in my brain that I don't feel for the Lions, who are also miserable. It's only the Bills that it works out for. What's up, Chris? Detroit Beastie said, last time I commented, I got in trouble. I don't remember you getting in trouble, but you can be mean all you want, Chris.
Man,
go ahead and give it to us.
Michael, now that I know that you're a Bills fan, I was just talking to my friend about this morning that we went to high school with Stephon Diggs. And I was like, I really want to get him on the show. And my buddy's like, yeah, he changed his number since high school. I was like, damn, I bet you I could find a contact. So we'll have to have you both on like a Bills Pole Perception. I'm just booking you for like the entire next year with different guests.
I'll hang around with Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
He's like, you can twist my arm, fine. Z2 saying he has to follow Florio. Yeah, absolutely, guys. If you're not already following him, make sure you do. He is on Twitter at Michael FF or F Florio. Both the F's are capitalized. It's hard to read right there, but fantasy football, I see what you did there, unless it's just capitalized for you.
His last name is actually Lorio.
Yeah. Roto Heat Sully already pulling for you. He said, let's go, Mr. Florio. Time to get the W. It's funny. We were asking what to call you before the stream started. and multiple people have now come in
Said
calling you
Mr.
Mr. Florio.
Yeah.
That wasn't even an
Why?
option.
Mr. Florio.
And
All right,
NBA
Mr.
wants to know
Florio.
where do you want the Bills to go in the first round of the draft?
I wanted
Hey.
to go after a D lineman because last year their defense, their secondary was still very strong, and it kind of covered up what was a big blemish for them, not being able to get pressure on the quarterback. And it was fine until you played Patrick Mahomes, and he just absolutely tore them up because he had all day in the pocket. So I think, as a Bills fan, I think the goal should be a Super Bowl this year. And the only chance I think they have is if they can get pressure on Mahomes.
100% agree. Do you guys remember who the Bills took in our mock draft with Champions Round yesterday?
I do remember, actually, because it was me that made that draft pick, actually. Yes. So the Bills have the 30th pick, and I wanted it to be a fun one. We did a whole mock draft of teams in the NFL. Right. So I picked maybe someone that's not quite realistic, but I think it would be so much fun, especially from a fantasy perspective. And I picked Rondell Moore. How do you feel about that, Mike?
I don't think receiver is the biggest need.
Wait, no, I picked Rondell Moore with the Saints.
you went ETN. That's where you went.
Oh yeah, no. Rondell Moore was the second guy I was trying to decide to go with the Bills. It was either going to be Rondell Moore or ETN, but it was ETN.
I like that pick. I'm more of a Javonte Williams guy myself, and I think the Bills would be as well because they love missed tackles, it seems. But ETN is great, and they do need a running game. I'm not fully over Zach Moss yet. I think he may still have more to show than he did last year, but I do think they need to establish a little bit of a run game. But for fantasy purposes, I'm totally fine with them throwing the ball 50 times a game.
100%. Roto Heats always says pump for today. Great guest in the chat is lit. And Anthony's saying no pressure, but the guest won yesterday. And Z2, I completely misunderstood what he said. He said he has to go. He didn't mean follow him on Twitter. He probably already does. He meant he has to follow him on the stream that tomorrow, that you're a tough act to follow.
He's the
Mr.
follow-up.
Florio.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so
he'll be fine.
Hashtag respect means it's Mr. There you go. You got the respect from the people in the chat. I can't remember a single other person they called Mr. when they were coming in here. JL, we've got a 4-person poll perception matchup today, head to head for the first time ever. I want to make sure we have enough time to do that. So I want to go ahead and kick it off, hand the reins to you. But before we do that, Josh, I know you always forget the rules. So I'm going to go over them for you one more time again. Yeah, you really got to write these down or something. So how poll perception works is JL, our game master today, found a bunch of polls online, Reddit, Twitter, other locations. He's going to ask one of us, let's say me, what percentage of people chose side A in the poll that he selected. I will give the percentage that I believe is correct. Let's say 50%. And then Josh, Jay, and Florio, you guys will all have to guess whether the actual percentage is over or under my guess. I'll get more points the closer I am to the actual number. You guys will get points for correctly guessing over, under. We will each do 2 rounds like that, so 8 questions total. And on the 9th question, the final round, all of us will give an answer, a particular number answer, and whoever's closest gets 5 points. The person with most points at the end of the game wins it all. You got it, Josh?
I'm excited.
Florio's excited. Josh,
I'm excited to get
remembers the rules. And JL's been smirking about these polls all day, so I'm already nervous about them. JL, what is the order that we are going in today?
It's at the bottom of the screen. It is Jay, Michael, Simon, and then Josh or Jeff.
Sorry, say that again.
It is Jay, Michael, Simon, and then Jeff.
Perfect.
Josh / Jeff, you're on mute, just so you know.
Josh / Jeff.
Yeah, that's
John.
me. I'm excited. I'm excited to bring up the rear here.
And the over-under order, we'll go in a circle. Man, I always struggle on StreamYard. We'll go in a circle like this. So if Jay guesses the actual percentage, Florio, you will guess over-under first, then me, then Josh, and so on and so forth. Okay, John Luke, handing the reins off to you. The first poll's for Jay. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Oh, and Swamp is at work, and he cries.
Wow,
sorry,
what a
Swamp.
day to be at work.
I know, you're missing it, man. Guys, before we do jump in, though, I just wanted to remind everybody, if you are not already following us on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe for us. It means a ton to the show. We're there at Front Yard Fantasy and on Twitch at Front Yard Fantasy as well. And like Craig, if you want to make sure you're the first one in there in the comments, you want to beat Craig, you got to turn those notifications on as well. But good luck. That dude's fast, man.
Like Craig. If you want to be like Craig.
If you want to be like Craig, turn that on.
All right.
Everyone should be a little bit more like Craig.
I think so.
Like
Craig's a good guy. Craig.
Good guy, Craig.
Good guy, Craig.
All right, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, Jay, you are up first.
Alrighty.
Might pull up this poll here. This little poll. All right. Poll that you have to guess on. Who are you taking first in the Dynasty startup? Cam Akers or Najee Harris? What percentage of the public chose Cam Akers over Najee Harris?
The Cam Akers train is going off the rails, so I definitely think it's that side. I just got to decide how much on that side.
Going
Jay,
off the rails.
You've been killing it in the chat during poll perception the past couple of
I
weeks.
know, and I'm going to do terrible.
But now's your time to shine.
I've hit like exactly on the nose like 3 or 4 times past couple weeks. I know I'm going to do terrible. So
It's all that matters is when you're here live, right, Jay? What are you thinking?
We got a bunch of good guesses already, but we got David Mendelson. What's up, D-Man?
Hey.
How's it going?
What up,
Glad
David?
to have you in here.
I'm going to go 63%.
That's such a good
You
guess.
are
63
gonna
is just a
go-
good number.
63%
It's round number.
for Cam Akers over Najee Harris. Right?
Final answer.
63%. All right. Michael, is it going to be over or under 63%?
Jay had to make this a little tough for me because that is a really good number to set it at. But I do agree the Cam Akers train is just running wild right now. I saw him go as high as 5 overall in a draft recently.
What?
Wow.
So I
That's
am
insane.
going to say it is higher than 63%.
You say you're going to take the over. All right. Simon, over. Was the actual percentage over or under 63%?
I'm gonna agree with Florio here. It's it's 2 battling hype trains, right? It's like the rookie hype that's going on right now. We're in peak rookie hype against this Cam Akers hype train. When they collide, I think the Cam Akers one is the one that keeps on rolling, and I think it's gonna be higher than Jay said.
All right.
Over as well.
Over as
I
well.
I love the train analogy we're using here.
The train's going off the rails.
Choo-choo.
Is that good or bad?
I know this.
But
Yes.
Yes.
But like everyone else said, the Cam Akers hype train is way too strong. If the Cam Akers hype train and the Najee Harris hype train hit each other, Cam Akers would drive right on through it. I'm taking the over here.
The over.
We're all in agreement.
Like Mike said, he's a first-round pick in startup drafts right now. And Najee's like a 3rd, 4th round pick. So.
All right. So you're taking the over. So Jay guessed that 63% of the public chose Cam Akers over Najee Harris in a dynasty startup draft,
And I regret not going higher.
and everyone took the over. So the
Yes, sir.
actual percentage that chose Cam Akers over Najee Harris was 71%.
Yeah. Oh, that was actually a good guess, though.
That was a good guess. You're within 10.
Everyone did good. Good all around. Good
Yeah.
answer.
So Jay, you get 3 points for coming in within 10
I'll take
points, and then the rest of us we get 2 for correctly
Get 2.
picking the over
Yep.
under.
It's not too bad. Good start.
Update the score here.
I love seeing the points going around everyone.
We had a
Anthony
lot of
made a
good guesses
really
in
good
the-
point in there. Yeah, go ahead and go through the guesses, but Anthony's point I think is fantastic.
Brady guessed 83, Swamp 56, Z2 64, Sully almost right there with 67%, Craig within 3 with 74%, and Anthony said Cam Akers 67%, should be higher, but people are dumb. Roto Heat, Sully, and Anthony patting themselves on the back for guessing the same thing. And Jordan said 82, and Jay Wall said 77. Anthony wants to know, I wonder how the poll would be different if it were Akers or the 1-1.
I think the 101 would get a lot more votes than Najee Harris got. Actually,
depends.
probably.
Yeah, that's a good point. There's actually a similar poll. I opted not to use it for this one because I felt like it was a little too correlated, but it was Cam Akers of the 103. It's a little different, but Cam Akers won 74% of that.
Gotcha.
Pretty close.
Very
Okay.
close. You would have to assume the 101 would drive those percentages down, probably closer to what Jay guessed, I would assume, in a quarterback league.
Yeah, I was going to say, in a 1 quarterback league. In a super flex league, I imagine
It's a little different.
it would flip a little bit.
All right, Michael, you ready for yours?
I am.
All right, sir. Who will the 49ers draft at 103? Mac Jones, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, or other? What percentage of the public chose Mac Jones as who the 49ers will draft at the 103?
Oh, God. You gave him the 4-choicer?
Yeah.
So you have to choose for Mac Jones, Mike.
The percentage
Florio.
is going to be lower because there's 4 options. So that naturally is going to spread it out a little bit more. I had a poll on my Twitter recently and about like who should they take of the quarterbacks after Wilson and Lawrence, and Justin Fields ran away with it. So I actually think Mac Jones is going to be on the lower side, but there is a lot of smoke there. So I'm going to guess he got 31% of the votes.
31%. All right. Good guess. Good guess. All right, Simon, the actual percentage over or under 31%?
I'm trying to figure out how much people bought into
31
that
was such a good guess, I think.
That's a damn good guess.
I said it and instantly started regretting it. So thank you.
Which way did you regret it? Down or upper or higher?
I will tell you after.
Okay, sounds good.
Man,
Sully says this is a dirty one to give the
It
guess.
is, JL. Come on, man.
But also,
one to give the guess.
one of us here works at the NFL Network. The rest of us
This is insider information.
And it's the last time Florio's coming on from.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Florio has
go.
left the chat.
Man, my initial reaction was under. Like, just in my mind, it's absurd to me that they would take anyone besides Justin Fields with that pick. But I think I may be underestimating people's opinions on this. I'm going to go over. I'm going to say it's just, I think your guess is like right on the money, but I'm going to go over thinking that it's just going to be like 32, 33. It's going to be right there. Man,
right.
I'm already regretting it, but I think that's where I'm going. That's what I'm saying.
Tough one.
Yeah, locked in.
All right, Simon's going over. Josh, is it over or under 31%?
So if this question was who should the 49ers draft at 103, I think Justin Fields would run away with it. But
Could
it's
you stop stealing my lines, please? Because that's
right?
exactly what I was
It's
going
who
to say.
will. I stole it. It's my line now. And I think that there's a pretty good chance that they draft Mac Jones. Man, I don't know, though. I'll take the under just because I think people are going to put their will into this poll a little bit more, and they'll be like, they shouldn't draft Mac Jones and they should draft one of these other guys. But it's a good guess, 31%. I'm going to take the under.
All right, under. Jay, what do you think? Over or under 31%?
I've changed my mind like 6 times since
Me
he's
too.
made the call.
Me too.
I don't think many people are going to say other, and I don't think many people are going to say Trey Lance. I think it's going to be between
That's a good
Fields
point.
and Jones. So initially my thought was going to be under, but I think I'm going to go over for that.
Man, such a good point, Jay. You're right. I don't think a lot of people are going to go with other. No one's going to go with other, probably. Like, rare.
Unless it's those crazy people that always click see results on those polls.
Yeah.
Although the Justin Fields truthers are crazy, so I could see them shooting it to like 75% Justin Fields. But yeah, over final answer.
All right, over. All right, we got some good guesses in here. We got 23%,
Great guesses.
29%, 11%, 25% from Anthony. And Sully said, damn, well said, Jeff. Well said.
Thank you, Sully. Thank you. I
Jay
appreciate
said,
it.
Great minds think alike, Florio.
I guess you guys said the same number.
All right, the actual percentage that chose Mac Jones as the who the 49ers will draft at the 103. The 2021 draft is 21%.
Ooh, that was a pretty good round for you.
boys. Let's go.
Very good, very good.
Hey,
bored.
that's good for Mike, too. Just really
Yes.
bad for Jay and Simon. Let's go.
Yes.
Yep.
When I said I instantly regretted it, I thought 31 might have been a little high.
Okay.
I should have went down to like 28, 29 to make it even tougher.
There you go.
I shouldn't have went down narrative street. I thought I talked myself out of it.
If you went 28 or 28, I might have been going over. It would have been tough then, but yeah.
For guessing within 10 points, though, you get 3
great
points
job.
added to your
Oh,
score. Josh gets an additional 2 in jail, or Jay and I got skunked that round.
I got
Jail
no
has
points.
0 points. Yeah, he's got nothing.
Yeah,
The
very
loser up
sad.
there.
Very sad. And it was funny that you guys should ask if this poll was who should the 49ers draft, because that was an equal poll by the same person
That's
on
so
Twitter.
funny. That's
And
crazy.
Let me give you
actually.
the results of the who will draft. It was Trey Lance 15%, Mac Jones 21%, Justin Fields 61%, and other 3%.
Wow.
And then for the who should they draft, it was 12% Trey Lance, 5% Mac Jones, 81% Justin Fields, and 2% others.
Hey,
I knew it'd be that surprise.
Mr.
Which I agree
Florio,
with.
can I ask you real fast? Who do you think they'll draft?
I think I have the same answer for both of those. I think they should draft Justin Fields, and I do think that is who they will end up taking. Okay. I think Shanahan is trying to pull something like his dad did when they took Jay Cutler and surprised the world and just keep putting all this smoke on Mac Jones. But he's had a quarterback like that before. Like Jimmy G and Mac Jones aren't that different. So I think he would like a Kyle Shanahan offense with a quarterback who can extend plays with his legs. That just seems like so much fun. And I think it's something that Kyle Shanahan would be interested in doing.
Me too.
100% agree with you. 100% agree. I would be very disappointed if, from a fantasy perspective and an NFL fan perspective, if we didn't get to watch Justin Fields on the 49ers next year. I just think that sounds really fun.
I think maybe Jeff mentioned that we did an NFL mock draft yesterday, and I was going through some of the NFL mock drafts. There was a couple people who had him going late in the first round.
Like real late.
I would like real late. I'd be very surprised if that happens. I think the fantasy Twitter community would just explode.
I just don't see how he gets past New England,
Yeah.
I don't see how he gets out of the top
Washington.
10. Yeah, it's just not happening. There's no way.
I doubt it.
I think Denver or Carolina would jump all over him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You would think so.
All right, Simon, you ready for your poll?
I'm ready. Feed it to me.
All right, poll number 3. All right, in a 12-team PPR Superflex Dynasty League, which side would you rather have? Henry Ruggs plus the 2021 109 or Ryan Fitzpatrick and Kenny Galladay? What percentage of the public chose the Ruggs side of this?
I was feeling great about this one. I somehow skipped over the name Galladay until you said it out loud. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh no, this one's a bit trickier than I thought. Josh has mentioned it on the podcast before, though. In these Superflex leagues, especially this year, the 109 is not it's not anything to sneeze at. Like that's a high value pick. You're going to get one of these top tier skill players there. The wide receiver class this year, I know last year we just had an unbelievable wide receiver class come into the NFL. Expectations are probably high, but this is another excellent wide receiver class. It seems like running backs, not so much, but I think you get one of those top tier wide receivers at the 109 plus Henry Ruggs, who I forget who put it out yesterday, but someone was tweeting about how he had like the best separation in the NFL last year.
Dan, I think.
Was it Dan?
Really? Dan did for Roto
Underworld. Dan. There you go. That's my bad. Yeah, Dan wrote that article for Roto Underworld.
There he is.
What's up, Dan? Welcome in. Shout out to Dan. It was an awesome article.
Dude.
Player profiler. Go check it out.
I think, man, it's draft pick hype season. I think more people are going to be on the A side of this trade, even with Galladay on the other side and a quarterback. But I think it's going to be close. I'm going to go with 51%. I'm going to say 51%
Really?
side A.
Really, Simon? That's what you're going to go with?
100%. You know what? If I have such trouble, if I have such trouble deciding, then I usually end up around 50% because that means it's fairly close, at least in my eyes. But 51% side A.
All right, 51%. Jeff, are you going over or under 51%?
I'm just like breaking down this trade in my mind. Galladay or the 109. The 109 is going to turn out to be someone like Jalen Waddle. I keep putting his name on the 109 for some reason. And it could be someone even better. Maybe it could be someone Devontae Smith, Javonte Williams, someone like this. You're getting a really good player with that pick. But at the same time, I don't know. Galladay, I think, is more valuable than both Ruggs and the 109. Not together, but I'm going to take the over here. I think Fitzpatrick plus Galladay.
Do you mean the under?
Okay, I'm going to take the under.
Okay.
What was the percentage?
I said 51.
I'm going to take the under. Absolutely taking the under. I'm taking the Fitzpatrick and Galladay side of this trade.
All right, that's fair. Jay, what do you think?
I'm going to go with the under as well, and I'll tell you why. I think 109 and Galladay, at least in people's perspective, are probably pretty close. But this being a super flex, especially with all the hype with Fitzmagic going to Washington, with Curtis Samuel, with Terry McLaurin, I think people are going to go nuts for him in a super flex league, even though it's dynasty. So I'm glad you went with 50% because I would have went the other side. So 51%. So yeah, under for me as well.
Under for you. Lots of unders here. Mr. Florio, what do you think?
My initial reaction was to go over because 109 in a draft like this, and it's this time of year where dynasty like rookie draft picks are inflated in value.
Yeah,
but
hype season.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, it does have hype, and he's in a super flex league. This is super flex league, so I'm gonna say under 51% as well.
Oh man, I'm kicking myself right now. I feel like I really overshot it. I feel like this is going to be one of those ones where I get goosed.
Man, all right. So all unders on Simon's guess of 51% of the public that chose Ruggs. I keep seeing Ruggs, and like
yeah,
for some
me
reason,
too. It's confusing.
my mind keeps thinking Anthony Miller, so I keep wanting to say Anthony Ruggs.
I'm thinking that's his first initial too.
Yeah,
when I read it.
So Ruggs and the 109 over Ryan Fitzpatrick and Kenny Galladay. We had some good guesses in the chat. That's not a guess. 49%, 32% hate Ruggs.
Ooh, there is a lot of hate for Ruggs out there. I will say that.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is this one. This might have been for the last one. No, this was this one. All right, Jay Wall, 42%. Jordan with 41%. Craig, 34%. Sully.
Wow.
Sully just comes
cool.
in and tells us how tough these polls are.
This is a tough one.
Yeah,
this is the toughest one yet.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. All right, the actual percentage that shows Ruggs in the 109 over Ryan Fitzpatrick and Galladay. 50%.
Whoa!
So close.
Oh my gosh! I should have just gone with 50. I was right there.
Wow, 1 percentage point.
If you
off.
went with 49, I think we probably still would have taken the points. Yeah, because we chose the right answer. Duh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dang. So Simon, you get 5 points for that for being 1 percentage point away. Everyone else gets 2 points.
Z2 Fantasy guessed 49%. That's so funny.
Z2 average me and you, and we nailed that one.
I thought someone said 50 for this, but Anthony said 50.
Anthony did say 50 exactly.
Oh yes,
so Anthony nailed it. Nice job, Anthony. Hit it right on the head. Man, it almost hurts more to get it like 1 percentage point off. You were right there to get in the full 10 points.
How long have we been playing this stupid game, and I still haven't gotten one like
I think you're the only one. You're the only one who hasn't done it.
Who was it? Like Unicorn came on. It was like the very first poll.
Her very first poll.
Yep. Like 44%. Exactly.
She was like, I'm not going to be very good at this. And then she comes in, boom, nails it on the head. 44%. Okay. What are the updated scores now? Jay 5, Florio 7, Simon 7, and Josh 6, but we're all neck and neck. But Josh, you still haven't done your first round question yet.
I'm ready.
So you can pull ahead a little bit here.
Yep. All right, Josh, you ready for yours?
Hit me.
All right. Let me pull it up here for a minute. Okay, pull that down. All right, 14 team Dynasty Superflex. Which side would you rather have? Dalvin Cook or the 2021 106, 108, and 1010? 110.
1010.
1010. There we go. That's technically the 101, right?
So, yeah. Dalvin Cook, he's a top 5 pick in startup drafts, right? So he's got a lot of value, but 3 first-round picks this year, there's not that many players that are worth this kind of value, especially in a super flex league. The 106, man, like we got 5 quarterbacks that could be drafted in the top 10 this year. So that means they're all going to be first-round picks in rookie drafts and super flex leagues, I would assume. That means there's still Najee, there's still Travis Etienne, there's still Jamar Chase. All these players are going to go in this range. I'm taking the B side here. I'll say that, man, I'll say that 81% of people want that side.
Oh, so
I'm on that side.
Which side are you talking about? Which side?
So 18% want Dalvin Cook. Sorry about that.
18% chose Dalvin Cook is what you're saying. Jay, did the actual percentage go over or under 18%?
I'm going to go under. I think it's going to be in the 90s. It's not even close for me.
Wow.
So I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to go under.
All right.
I didn't expect you guys to go under, but we'll see.
All right. Senor Florio, over or under 18%?
See, like I would much rather have side B because you could just completely revamp your team in one draft. But I'm thinking that Dalvin Cook's name value holds some water. So I was thinking it might be like when you said 18, I was like, that's kind of around the range I thought it was going to be in. I'll take a shot here and I'll say it's just over, like something like 21% Dalvin Cook.
All right. Michael going over. Simon, what do you think? Over?
I don't know if that was smart.
Man, you You took the words right out of my mouth. I think some people don't even read full polls, and the name Dalvin Cook might have drawn enough clicks just to come in.
You're right.
They just see Dalvin Cook, click on it because they love him. So
you might be right.
I think it's going to be close, Josh. I think you're right in that range, but I agree with Florio. I'm taking the over as well.
We'll see.
God. I think that's a great guess, Josh. I think you're right near it.
Thank you. I hope so.
Fancy Fred said, I voted Flacco over both options at 76%.
And Roto Heats always says, Josh still doesn't know the rules.
That's why you have to explain it to me every time. Yeah.
Oh, my God. And then Sully said, Twitter is dumb. Yeah, some good guesses. That one's actually from Reddit. So we'll mix up today.
Oh.
Yeah. So 1,159 votes.
We have some smarter people in there then.
Yeah. Some smarter. More
intelligent. It's a different hive mind.
Different, yeah. They're different hive mind.
Just different.
J Wall with 43%, Sully with 18%, Brady with 29%, Z2 with 43%, Craig with 32%, Jordan with 23%, and Anthony
People
with 32%.
wanted to guess on this one.
Yeah, very similar. Yeah, lots of guesses, lots of good guesses. Real deal fan. LQ with the 15%.
That's what I want to see. I want to see that 15.
All right. Well, the actual percentage that shows Dalvin Cook over these rookie picks, 20%. Florio, Florio's unofficial guess was spot on.
Oh yeah,
you said 21%. Yeah.
Yep.
I was very unsure about that one.
Nailed it.
Josh, great
but
guess.
You're right.
That really just came down to luck for us over here. That was awesome.
Oh.
That was excellent. All right, so Jay, you incorrectly guessed the over under there, so you get no points.
Gonna be terrible. I knew it.
No points for you.
If it's in the chat, I'd be fine, but the second time now on the show, I've been terrible. So still got time. I still got time.
Simon and Michael, you both got 2 points for the correctly guessing the over under on that one. And Josh, you did great. You got 5, buddy.
5. I got 5.
No 5, buddy.
So what's that put Josh at? 11 to 9 to 9 to 5?
111. Yes, 11 to 9 to 9 to 5.
Josh leading the way after one round, but it's anybody's game. Jay, you got a little bit of work to do, but you're still in this. It's so not out of reach. Yeah, you're so in it. This is the position Jail likes to be in, Jay. You the come from behind win during the second batch of questions.
He's like, see me on MLB The Show. I'll see you. I'll you who the real loser is.
It's got Mike Trout. I'm ready to roll. Let's do it.
All right.
Talk to me when you start playing Rocket League. You know what I'm saying?
Michael, do you play Rocket League?
No, I'm not sure what Rocket League is, but I do play the show.
Thank you. Yeah. My 13-year-old nephew plays Rocket League, so I mean, if you want to play with him.
You're just all about throwing shade about games today,
with
Jay.
your nephew.
It's because I love you guys.
And I destroy him every time I play. You know,
you are very, very good. Like,
to be fair, Jay is very, very bad at that game. So
I'm terrible. Yes, because I play the show all the time. That's why.
All right,
different skill set.
We're on to round 2. Jay, it's your poll. This is your chance, buddy. Come back. Don't humiliate yourself in front of Florio.
It's the narrative everybody wants to see, Jay. They're cheering for you now. You've set it up perfectly.
You got the Visca shirt on.
Oh yeah, I got my Visca shirt on. Let's go.
All right, your poll. Which rookie wide receiver would you rather roster? Elijah Moore or Kadarius Toney?
Oh,
what percentage of the public chose Elijah Moore?
That is a tongue twister. Which rookie wide receiver would you rather roster? Which rookie wide receiver
would you rather roster?
This is the toughest one yet, in my opinion.
To say for sure.
But to choose and say. I like, yeah.
Damn it, JL.
I told you I got some fun ones.
Hey, realize this, Jay. JL made sure you were going first, so he wanted you to have this one.
Thanks a lot, JL. I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Read into that as much
next
as
time. Yeah, I'm going to host poll perception and make sure you go.
Please do.
What you got, Jay?
I don't know. I'm leaning the Elijah Moore side. There's been more hate on Toney that I've seen on Twitter, and there's been a lot of Elijah Moore hype. I will roll. I'm going to go 64% Elijah Moore.
So you are going to guess 64% chose Elijah Moore over Kadarius Toney.
Can I ask when this poll was? Now that Jay's already guessed.
Now that he's guessed,
I might not answer. It was posted 5 days ago.
5 days ago. Okay, cool.
I know there's been hype with him going in the first round in the NFL draft, but as we all know, NFL Twitter and fantasy Twitter, two completely different animals. And I've seen a lot
and reality also completely
Yes,
separate
yes,
animal
yes.
from the three. All right, Florio, what do you think? Over or under? What was it? 64%.
I agree with Jay. I think Elijah Moore is going to win because the fantasy community seems to like him more. I like Tony. I'm a fan of his game. Obviously, I think landing spot matters for him, but I was thinking it would be something in the 50s for Elijah Moore, so I will go under 64%.
All right, taking the under. Simon, what do you think? Over or under 64% here?
Man, I feel like I keep trailing Florio. I'm going right after him. So you know what? I'm gonna do a different. It's really close for me. I think that's a great guess. And the Tony hype I've seen, the Tony hype I've seen recently is starting to get out of control. It seems like he's got the most recent buzz, like he's the new hotness on Twitter. So because this was 5 days ago, that's why I was asking. I think I'll take the over, but barely. It is close though. It's right around that range for me.
All right, Josh, what do you think? Wait, so did you finalize that?
Do you want over 64 or under 64?
Oh wait, no, I wanted under. Oops,
under,
that's my bad. Yeah,
too bad.
You guys play this game every week or what?
I did all the reasoning and then said the opposite of what I was saying.
But no, your reasoning I think went towards what you were saying. Right? No, it didn't. It didn't. You went Kadarius Toney. You went Kadarius Toney, or yeah,
under.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and I'm right there with you guys. I'm not really sure where this is going to go. I would draft Elijah Moore before Kadarius Toney. I think he's going to have a better NFL career. But again, the hype on Kadarius Toney is and he's just so athletic. People are going to get excited about this guy. He was like a running back hybrid wide receiver kind of guy at Florida. So I'll go with the under. I think in my mind the Josh Fuster one would be over, but we're going to take the under here.
The Josh Schuster line. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So, Jay, you chose that 8. What did you guess? You guessed
whatever the answer is.
64% of the public chose Elijah Moore over Kadarius Toney, and we had unanimous unders from the rest of the peanut gallery here.
Hey,
the actual percentage.
That makes me think we got this wrong.
the actual percentage of the public that chose Elijah Moore over Kadarius Toney. 82%.
Wow. What? Yeah. Wow. Wait, none of us get points.
Nobody got points.
A full skunk. I'm not sure that's ever happened.
Wow.
That's happened for sure.
No, because usually whenever a guess is way off, the other people guessing over under are like in tune with it.
It's never happened on the head to head.
Well, you're right. Nothing's ever happened.
That is positive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. Some good guesses here. But none of them would get points. Oh, wait. There's one. Craig. Good old Craig. Got here early so he could study.
We told you guys, be more like Craig. He's got it. He's the only one who would have scored on this one. Jay, you know what? You didn't make up any ground, but you didn't make it any worse for yourself either. We all got
Thanks,
0
Simon.
points.
I appreciate that.
You're perfectly
so you're in
mediocre.
the same position you were before. 59%. Man, lots of people like the 59 trend.
Yeah. Oh, what up, Scott?
What's up, Scott? Welcome in. Glad to have you here. He said fade the public. Yeah, absolutely.
The public. They were all shocked by that 82%. Jordan, too. Wow.
Elijah Moore and the Packers would be sexy.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not going to do it, though.
No, they're going to go Kyle Trask.
Oh, my God. That was actually good.
We got a question from NBA Rigged here. Do you guys have a first-round bust candidate? Why don't we start with you, Florio?
First, like drafted in the first round in the NFL?
Yeah, so
I'm guessing fantasy first-round bust?
Ooh.
I think he's talking NFL, probably, since the other questions have been NFL related.
So NFL draft first-round bust?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Yes, I do. So there's a couple of receivers I'm not crazy over, but I'm not sure if they're going to go in the first round or not. They're kind of borderline. I'm not huge on Mac Jones, so I'll go with Mac Jones. I I get what he brings to the table, like with his accuracy and everything, but I do not think Mac Jones is someone for me that I would want to tie my franchise to. I think he could be a adequate NFL quarterback, but I don't think he could be one that can get you like over that hump and bring you to like
not one that's worth a first round pick, pretty much. Right? Yeah. No. I think I'm with you on that one, honestly.
I'm gonna go with a player that I love. Like I truly love this player, and I don't think he's going to bust. But the type of player he is, if he ends up on the wrong team that doesn't know how to use him,
down there and
it's the defensive player I drafted higher than you guys thought I should have yesterday. Zaven Collins out of Tulsa. I think he's an Isaiah Simmons type, like hybrid player, can play all over the field. And if he goes to a team that tries to line him up in one spot consistently, doesn't utilize his full skill set, he may underperform based on where he's drafted. I don't think he'll be a full out bust, but I really hope he goes to a team that's willing to use him all over the field. I think I drafted him to the Dolphins yesterday, and I think they would love to use him in a hybrid like linebacker edge role. But we'll see. We'll see. If he gets drafted to a team that tries to just force him as a sole edge player, I don't think it's going to work out very well.
What do you think, Jeff?
I think Kadarius Toney is the obvious choice. I think I was talking about. If he's a first-round pick, get him out of here. Another guy that's like just an obvious choice in my mind. I think Rondell Moore will be a first-round pick. And you just see a lot of these speed guys fizzle out. I like Rondell Moore, so I don't want to like make it seem like I'm saying I don't like him. You shouldn't draft him in fantasy, but he's a lot of upside, but a very low floor. Yeah.
Josh Craig is throwing your guy in there too. Says that sounds just like JOK too, Simon. I know you're a huge JOK fan.
JOK, Craig. All right, JOK is going to come in here and be one of the best defenders in the NFL. All right. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. All right, what do you think, Jay?
I'm going to go Zach Wilson. I don't think he should be going number 2 overall. And, he had a good year last year, but it wasn't against very good competition. And anybody that goes to the Jets is automatically in consideration for busts. So I was going to say Mac Jones, but I also think Zach Wilson is up there as well.
Yeah, and Zach Williams for sure. If someone drafts him, if they draft him in the first round, they're in for a big surprise.
Yeah.
Ooh, Brady coming in hot, saying JOK is a better version of Isaiah Simmons.
Wow, from a Clemson fan.
So he means business there.
JOK is going to be so good.
I'm excited to watch him.
Josh just wants to keep saying the name for the rest of his career.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Killed it. Every time. You're good. You got it. Yeah. You nailed it. Yep, we got some Rousseau in here.
And
Brady loves the Zach Wilson pick as well. I would probably say Trey Lance. Trey Lance is one that I'm worried about.
And Craig is clarifying, saying he loves JOK, Jeff. You don't have to worry about that. He's just saying if he's used in a role like I described for Zaven, then it could be trouble for him.
Yeah, you're right.
Cool. So it is Florio's turn, right, JL?
It is, in fact, Miguel Florio's turn. Are you ready, Michael?
I am.
All right. We get this other banner off the screen.
You keep turning him very Spanish. You say Senor Florio.
I know.
Miguel
I meant
Florio,
it to be more like some more variety, but for some reason my brain goes straight to Spanish every time.
it's the Chilean in you.
It's the Chilean. It's just pulling half Chilean. Yeah. I see Florio and I just immediately think Spanish. All right. This is your second poll. We're round 2. All right. So who would you rather roster on your 1 quarterback dynasty team, Jalen Hurts or Tua Tagovailoa? What percentage of the public chose Hurts over Tua?
Oh, God. some good questions.
I think it's going to be pretty high. Because Jalen Hurts right now, there's some concern about him after this year, but for this year, I mean, they're going to give him a very long leash. We know what he could do with his legs for fantasy purposes. And Tua, a lot of people are souring on him after that one season. So I think it's going to be pretty high and towards Jalen Hurts. The first thing that came to my mind was 71%. So might be a little bit high, but I'm going to go with 71% on Jalen Hurts.
71.
You're trying to lead us somewhere with that might be a little high? Hey.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or maybe he wants you to think that he's trying to lead us.
I know. Now I got to read this. I got to read the situation. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe he wants you to think that he's, I don't know. I lost it.
Yeah, good try.
Are you Sicilian? Florio, are you Sicilian?
I'm Italian.
There you go. Close enough.
Same thing.
Princess Bride. You never mess with a Sicilian. Poison's going to be in your cup, Jeff. Sorry. All right, Simon, what do you think? Over or under?
My initial thought was
71%.
70% right before he said 71, which would mean it would be under. But oh man, that's really close. I'm gonna go under. But I think that's a great guess. I do think more people want Jalen Hurts. People are souring on Tua, like he said. So, and Jalen's got for sure at least 1 year of great fantasy production ahead of him. Even if he stinks as a quarterback, it's going to be good for fantasy.
Out of context, souring on Tua sounds like a really gross meal or like a
really cool band.
That was literally what I was about to say. Sorry, they were a really cool band.
They're souring on Tua.
Damn, you convinced me. That's much better.
Much better.
Much better. Forget my suggestion. All right, Jeff, what do you think? Over or under 71%?
I do agree with you what you guys are saying. I think Jalen Hurts is going to be the better fantasy player going forward, just because of his, he's going to run a lot more. But I think there's still people that believe in Tua. He has a lot more draft capital. I could see this going both ways, but I'm going to take the under. I'm not really sure, though.
All right.
Simon didn't like your answer.
Simon's out.
Yes, see you, Simon. Whatever.
No, thank you. All right, Jay, what do you think? Over or under?
I think it's a really good guess. If this was redraft, I think it would be 70s or even higher. With it being dynasty, with all the question marks around Hurts, is he going to be the quarterback next year? I'm going to lean slightly under.
Yeah. Going to lean slightly under.
Let's see.
All right.
So where this goes.
Josh's answer was just so offensive, I believe. And
that's what we figured.
Had nothing to do with my dog. It was just Josh.
Absolutely nothing to do with my dog. Don't ask me about it. All right. Kev says bird up. Bird up, Kev.
What's up, Kev? Welcome, man. I was waiting for your bird up.
Jay Wall was 62%. Dave, what up, Dave? Was 65%. Brady Miller was 76%. Craig with 55%. Sully 72%.
All
Anthony
in this
71.
range.
Hey,
all right in this range.
You and Anthony are in this together, and Anthony's been killing it so far.
Yeah.
Let's go, Anthony. 71.
And Tim says, like me. I don't know if he's saying that about himself. He likes
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I like
me too. I'm sure we said something that was related to him, and it's just coming in a little late.
Yeah. And then he said, I believe in himself, I hope. I hope this is just like a motivational
in Tua.
talk.
I think he's saying he believes in Tua. Whenever you said some people still believe in Tua, he said, I believe.
Like me.
His band name would be Never Sour on Tua because he's a religious Dolphins fan. All right. The actual percentage that chose Jalen Hurts over Tua Tagovailoa as who they'd rather roster on their one quarterback dynasty team. 59%.
Let's go. 71. You got points. You got points, Michael.
You got 1 point. You got a
single. To be more accurate, you got point.
You got point.
You got point. All
right, but hey, better than Jay.
Hey, I got points. Thank you very much. I got 2 points.
You got points.
Better than you, Simon.
Hey, I said under too. Did I? Or did I say over? I said under.
You all said under, so each of you gets 2 points, except for Michael, who gets point.
What is the updated score now, John Luke?
The updated score is Jay. Well, that's not right. Jay,
how did I lose?
Jay somehow lost points. I went to add, it's a text field, but I went to add 2 to his score, and I just typed 2, which is not how text works.
That's not how it works, man. You really just have to retype.
If you don't want me to come back the rest of the week, Jay, just tell me. I won't come on anymore.
I don't want you to come back.
All
we
right,
got Jay at 7. We got Michael at 10. We got Simon at 11 and Josh 13. It's still close. It's anyone's game.
As long as you're within 10 going into the final round, you can win. You just got to nail it right on the head, Jay. So your goal is to stay within 10.
Let's do it.
All right. Poll 3 and round 2. This one is for Simon. Simon, are you ready for your poll?
Let's do it.
Your poll is, who should the Bengals draft at 5? Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts, Penei Sewell, or other? What percentage of the public chose Jamar Chase?
I hate this one so much. So much. Because the right answer is C. The right answer is C. Protect Joe Burrow for the love of God and draft Sewell. But it's a lot more fun to imagine Kyle Pitts or Jamar Chase there, right? So fantasy Twitter is gonna be all over that. Oh man, would that be fun to throw Jamar Chase in that offense or to give him Kyle Pitts? who would vote other in this? Who would see those three names and go, none of them?
It's these three are bust for the
Twitter
Bengals.
trolls.
Like
Trevor
literally,
Lawrence.
if other got more than 1%, not
Oh
real.
God.
Unless they used it as a see results.
Not real.
I legitimately have no idea where to go on this. Like I could see it being like really high because people love the narrative of Jamar Chase going to Cincinnati.
Slater, the other offensive lineman. Maybe.
Yeah, there's a small contingency saying he's the number one lineman, yeah. I am going to. So let's throw out the other and say each of these, if they were all equal, would be approximately 33%. Probably a little lower. We'll say 31 because some dingbats chose other. And then do I think Jamar Chase is going to go up or down from there? I'll say slightly down because hopefully people are picking Sewell. I'm going to say 24% chose Jamar Chase. 24. Final answer.
Final answer. Good answer. All right, Jeff, what do you think? Over or under?
God, this one was
24%.
tough.
You threw out D, but somehow wound up on almost exactly a quarter.
Yeah, you're right. I could have gotten that about that a much easier way. The hard part for me is like if people are going with the fun option, which one would they rather, Jamar Chase or Kyle Pitts? Like I'm not entirely sure on that front. Like there's a better narrative with Jamar Chase going there, but I feel like Kyle Pitts is the more loved player. Man, okay, 24 locked it in. Sorry, I'll shut up now. Jeff, what do you think?
It's a really tough one.
Brady said this is one of the toughest polls y'all have done.
Yeah, I
Thank
think
you.
I'm having trouble with this one.
24%. What's the sample size on
such
this
a
one?
good guess.
Sample in size is 3,473 votes from Twitter.
So I think, like I talked about last night when we did our mock drafting, I had the Bengals. I picked Penei Sewell as their pick. I think it should be an offensive lineman, but Jamar Chase is so much fun. I think the odds are saying that Jamar Chase is going to be the guy, like Vegas odds. And just Joe Burrow talked about Jamar Chase. All these people are talking about Jamar Chase. It'd be so much fun to link those guys back up together. I take the over. I think it was a good guess, Simon. I'll take the over.
All right. Jay, what do you think? Over or under?
Under.
24%. Taking the under?
I'm going under. I think
Right.
it's not who they will take, who they should take, and most people do agree they should take Sewell.
All right. Michael F. Florio, what do you think? Over or under?
I'm gonna go just over because fantasy people love fun, right? And as much as
we do,
as it's logical for them to take a lineman, it's not fun. So I think Chase will be a little bit over.
I love that logic.
100%. Okay.
All right. We had some good guesses. Brady with 21%, Sully with 41%, Anthony with 53%.
He changed it. He changed it to 13. Yeah.
Jay Wall with 12%. Craig with 32%. Good guesses. All good guesses. Good answers. The actual percentage that chose Jamar Chase over these three other options here as who the Bengals should draft at 5 in 2020 draft is 12%.
Ooh.
Well,
my gosh. J-Wall nailed it.
Nailed it exactly on.
J-Wall got it exactly right. Nice job,
That word
J-Wall.
should is what did it for me.
Man, I was 100% on the path you were thinking, Florio, that like people are all about fun. And so that even though I think it should have been a runaway, that it was going to be closer. But man, nice job, Twitter. I'm proud of you. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
You're learning. You're learning.
Okay, so what? I got 1 point.
You got 1 point. I think Jay. I think Jay is the only one that scored on that one. Look at you, Jay.
Watch out.
Good job, Jay.
Comeback. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Jay Wall said first one ever. Nice job. Always feels
Go,
good.
Jay Wall. Yeah, hell yeah.
Earlier in the show, he was the one who said, I am not playing this when I come on.
He did it. It's spot on.
I think I should get the 10 points since Jay Wall got it right on the money.
No. Shut up.
My mom wants me to give a shout out to my mom's in here. What's up,
What
Mom?
up, Mom?
Wants me to give a shout out to
Love you,
Ashley
Jay.
Dorsey. First time watching. Welcome in, Ashley. Glad to have you here.
Talk to Anna about. No, I'm joking. I digress.
Oh my God. All right. So we are on the last poll before our final poll, the penultimate poll. This one is for you, Jeff.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Dynasty
I'm
PPR, tight end premium. Would you rather have T. Higgins plus the 2021 112 or the 2021 104? What percentage of the public chose T. Higgins and the 112 over the 104?
So Dynasty PPR tight end premium league, non-superflex. T. Higgins over the 104. So where do we go from here, huh?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. It is Superflex. I made a mistake. Guys. Stop yelling at me.
Man.
Jeez.
Yeah, that is unforgivable.
So, regardless, T. Higgins equals 104 maybe at worst. Man, I'm going.
Sully says, hi, Simon's mom. My mom got him in trouble when he came on the stream because my mom said he was cute and his wife was watching. And so,
I'll
Sully,
go with 85%.
85.
This way, even if it's anywhere over, at least I still get points.
Man, look at that game theory right there. That's playing smart, Josh. I've never even considered that as whenever I'm guessing.
It was the first time I've ever considered it. But let's
feel like it's because I go for glory every time. I'm not about playing, so I always want to hit it on the head.
Well, I'm still gonna hit it on the head, so don't worry.
All right, Jay, what do you think? Over or under that guess?
I'm gonna
say the percentages. Right? Josh?
85.
Give me the under.
Under. All right. What do you think, Michael? Over or under 85%?
I would be smashing except for the T. Higgins side, but because it's a super flex and it's the 104, I think it'll be just under 85%.
Just under. All right. Simon, what do you think?
Agree with the rest of the guys here. I'm going to go under.
You guys screwed up. I was going to go higher on my percentage. I was going to go 90%.
90%.
I don't know if you actually screwed up.
Change it if you want.
Like an idiot now. I'll look like an idiot. I'll be 50%.
Let's see. We got Jay Wall says 48%. Sully says 70% due to the Pitts factor.
You always got to take into account the Pitts factor.
The Pitts factor is very important.
Fair enough.
Craig was 78%. All right. The actual percentage that shows T. Higgins and the 112 over the 104. 64%.
Boom!
Sorry about that, Josh.
I'm not.
Waboom?
It doesn't even make sense.
Waboom?
Yeah, waboom. It's the.
Like
it's like
Waboom
is already a sub receiver. Am I mistaken?
Yes, he is.
I don't know.
Yeah, but tight end premium at 104, it's probably going to go T-Law and Fields, so you're getting one of Harris.
Pitts is not making to the 104 in a tight end premium league, I bet. Even with the quarterback.
Well, then if it's Superflex, then you're getting Fields or T-Law. Well,
you're right. You're right. If Fields goes to the 49ers, oh my God.
Well, I'm also thinking in a poll format, people may be thinking they can get Pitts at 4. Know what I mean? And so they're viewing that way.
Yeah.
Even if you don't think it's likely, when voting on this poll, they could go, that could be Pitts. Pitts for T. Higgins plus the 112. So,
all right, it's anyone's game.
Wow.
Jay got 11, Michael, you got 12, Simon, you got 14, Josh 13. We're on to our final round.
So whoever gets this wins. Whoever gets this question
for the win.
Man,
this is crazy.
I was saying it to JL before the show. We kind of arbitrarily made this scoring system up a year ago, and it is amazing. We haven't had to adjust it at all.
Very balanced.
It's so balanced, and it was just complete luck that we hit a balance with how the points work. Here's example number 110.
110. All right. Michael, do you have a pen and paper or your phone at your disposal?
I have my phone.
All right. So
perfect.
Reminder for anyone playing, this is the final round. And so everyone's going to write down a percentage. And then after 30 seconds or so, we'll go through and everyone will reveal closest to that percentage gets 5 points. If one of these guys hits it exactly on the head, they'll get 10 points and win the game. All right, you guys are ready?
With 4 people, JL, what are we doing if they're the same distance apart? Because that's a higher likelihood now.
Tie goes to the guest.
Tie goes. Okay, deal.
We joke, but I've lost that way before. Thanks.
But actually, yeah, I don't know if you've lost that way. Maybe it was a second place loss.
Yeah, 1A, 1B situation.
Yeah.
What are we going to do if people are saying percentage point? I think both get the points. This is what we've done in the past.
Okay, perfect.
No, tie goes to the guest, bro.
Or tie goes to the guest. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right.
Yeah.
Final poll, fellas. Who would you rather have in Dynasty Superflex? Ryan Tannehill, Matthew Stafford, Baker Mayfield, or Zach Wilson? What percentage of the public chose Ryan Tannehill?
I hate this.
Who'd you have?
Absolutely hate it.
Who would you have?
Wink, wink. Oh, I know who I would have.
I'm changing that. In
Mayfield.
case one of these
Who
fine
would
quarterbacks
you
are
have?
watching. Maybe they like
would
that.
have
Maybe I
him.
should keep it up for them. I don't know.
God, Tannehill.
So we're guessing for Tannehill.
Man.
Yep.
Guessing for Tannehill. Just take a moment, write it down. Don't share it yet.
Dynasty Superflex, Tannehill, Stafford, Mayfield, or Wilson. Oh no.
Jay Wall says, "Go, Jay, go,
There
go,
we
Jay
go.
from Jay, Team Jay."
There we go.
Okay. You know what? I'm locking it in this time. I'm not. Last time I changed it like 16 times before I gave the answer.
That's what I'm doing right now. So
I changed it so many times last time we played it. Okay,
I got mine.
I got mine.
I don't feel good about it.
I don't either because I changed it 6 times, like Simon said. So
Simon said.
Simon said,
I'm gonna
don't-
fight
Shut
you
your
guys.
nose.
I'm gonna straight up fight you guys.
All right,
What?
everyone ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We'll start with person in very, very last place, bringing up the rear. Jay, what do you got?
can you see that?
No.
14.
14%.
Oh, I think we're all gonna be in the same range.
All right. Let's see, 11.
Mike.
Michael, who do you have?
I'm a little bit higher than Jay. I changed mine a whole bunch. I said if you could see that, 22%.
22%. All right. Good answer. What do you think? Let's see. Josh. I was going in.
Same
like
with
the normal
Feudies
way.
yesterday. None of this good answer stuff.
27%.
Okay. And I am right in between Jay and Michael. I said 17%. So
Simon
Beautiful.
was 17%. Simon says 17%.
I almost went. Yeah, right there.
So I've like 20 through 24 is good for me, right? So, okay. That's what I'm rooting for now.
Let's go 25 and up. 25 and up, baby. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go low.
All right. We had some good guesses in the chat. 14%.
See, the J's are
yeah.
on point, man. We're thinking the same.
Anthony. Let's go, Anthony.
28%. We
Yeah,
got
Craig.
25%.
Let's go.
Sully is 17%.
ooh, me and Sully, we got it right here.
No.
Everyone's
That's
got
a team
like
up.
and then Tim with the 30%.
Yes.
Get out of here, Tim.
Yes, Tim.
All right. You guys ready to know who won this game?
I'm ready
Come
to
on,
know.
let me know.
Ready now? All right. The actual percentage that shows Ryan Tannehill as the QB they'd rather have in Dynasty Superflex out of these options here, 20%. Florio, you won.
I wasn't.
Won. He was
Yes.
2
Oh my
off.
gosh.
2 off. Simon was 3 off.
No!
Florio, you edged out the win there.
Oh,
It was hard fought, well earned.
oh
You
my
killed it.
gosh.
Our
Thank you.
closest game of poll perception ever.
I started at 18, then I went up to 24, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just kind of go in the middle. Let's split the difference a little bit, and I went 22. And I did not feel great about it, but I am pumped. 20% again.
Oh,
Ryan Tannehill
Oh
came
my
through.
Gosh.
Oh,
That was a
no
photo
way.
finish. That was
fantastic.
oh man, that was awesome. We were all like in a similar range too. That was a freaking awesome. Any victory words, any acceptance speech words you
Victory
want to give
words.
Florio?
15%
Victory
down.
words.
Victory
I-
words, you know, the common thing we say.
I didn't have any victory words prepared, but I mean, I guess I got to come back here one day and defend this belt because
Yes, sir.
I can't go out on a dramatic victory like that and never come back and defend it. So I'll have to put it back on the line one day.
We'll
man.
definitely,
Get
we'll definitely
Stephon Diggs on.
Yeah, we'll reach out.
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
get Stephon
Get
Diggs
Stephon
or
Diggs
Marcus
on, and I'll
Grant
put
on.
it up against him.
All right.
Perfect. He's like enough beating you, scrubs. We need to up the talent pool I'm playing against. Absolutely. You know, people are celebrating your victory. Sully says, yes, J-Wall with the claps. And Anthony saying, guess undefeated this week. Hell yeah. Florio is king. Finally, these jerks lose. Man,
We
you are
deserve
the
it.
hero of the people coming in and beating us. Thank you so much for coming on today. This has been an absolute blast. It's been awesome having you on, man.
No doubt.
Thank you guys for having me, and I'm just most happy that I got to flip the pressure now onto Marcus Grant because
Yes.
he's gotta come through and defend the pod again.
Yeah,
Oh,
if he
that's
doesn't-
awesome.
If he doesn't, you get to talk mad shit every day. Every day.
God, that's awesome. Yeah, he's gonna have to come on. You set the bar high. We were joking about it at the beginning. He came in, he set you up, and now it's the perfect narrative for him to come on.
Flip the script on him.
Exactly. We played in a league with them this past fall, and we beat them once in the head-to-head matchup throughout the season. And now every time we I talk to him in the clubhouse room or anywhere, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, we beat you that one time. So I always bring it up and throw it in his face. So I think it's only right that you do as well.
Perfect. Well, thank you again. I know this has been awesome. Guys, if you do not already follow Michael Florio, make sure you do. Again, that is at Michael F. Florio on Twitter. You probably already follow him, but just want to make sure you guys are doing that. And also, if you guys are not already subscribed to us on YouTube, make sure to go subscribe at Front Yard Fantasy. It means a ton to the show, and you will never miss another one of our live streams. Again, we are live every day at 3 p.m. Eastern playing games. They're not always as exciting as this. This was one of the more exciting finishes we've had, but they're still fun.
Prepare to be disappointed, but it's still pretty good.
We upped the nonsense levels on the streams that aren't as exciting. This one had natural built-in excitement. We didn't have to add any nonsense to build it up.
It's funny. I sent this to my mom, and the last time I sent her like a link to one of our shows is when we had JJ Zacharyson on to play Fantasy Quiplash, and I'm like, Mom, don't worry. Like, this isn't Quiplash. This is gonna be PG. It's just polls. It's okay. You can share it with your friends now. It's gonna be all right.
Oh, yeah, man. Fantasy Quiplash sometimes gets, the longer we play too, the more it can get out of hand. Guys, Josh, I know you've got something to say before we go.
I mean, Mike was alluding to it earlier, but it's all about having fun in fantasy. And you know what makes fantasy fun is trading. Trading makes fantasy fun.
Trading makes fantasy fun.
There it is.
Mike, anything else you want to say before we jump?
No, I just, you already plugged where everyone can follow me, and that's really it. And I hope everyone enjoys the NFL draft, because I am just super pumped for this next week or so.
Excited.
So
yes.
Man, this is the best. This is what the offseason's about, right? Like, this is the prime offseason event. Guys, you heard them. Get ready for the NFL draft. Get your food orders ready. Make sure you're not caught trying to get a pizza when it's going to take 3 hours for it to get delivered. Have that stuff on lock. You can order Domino's today. You can order it today for the draft. You don't have to wait. Yeah, you can set it up for the future. You can tell them exactly what time you... No, you just leave it on the counter. You would be surprised how long pizza stays good on the counter. Just ask him.
I hate you guys.
It stays totally fine. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Z2 is going to be joining us to mock draft, so we're excited about that. He usually kills the drafts anyways, but now we're going to get to see him face-to-face while he just demolishes us, snipes our picks over and over again. Unless you guys have anything else to say, we are out. We'll be back tomorrow.
Love you guys.
Adios, everybody.